Cascade Spartans. I'm your principal, Miss McManigal, and welcome to this week's Monday Message. I hope you all enjoyed a lovely 3-day weekend, and as you can see, today's broadcast is special because we have a guest from construction. This is Ilona McLaren. She is our entire new build project manager. So she's responsible for all the construction you see happening on our campus, and she's joining us this morning to answer some questions for us that we might have. So Ms. McLaren, can you tell us how many buildings are we getting?
Morning, we're going to be getting 5, so everybody here is going to be getting 5 buildings.
Great.
And that includes 28 new classrooms.
Wow. What are in each of those buildings?
So building M, that's going to be your MP room. You've got new locker rooms, that's going to be band room, music room and your PE room. And then we've got building D, that's going to be your STEAM building, so that has library. It's got 6 classrooms, and one of those is going to be a media production room, an art room. And then you've got building B and C. Those are both 9 classrooms and an activity commons area in the middle of those. And then of course you have your admin building, and so that's going to be your student services, where you guys are going to be your vice principals and principal and secretary office. Yeah.
Okay, wow, very exciting.
Yeah.
Where are we at with each of those buildings? Do they all have walls or roofs yet?
So we're almost there with all the walls. So building D, your STEAM building, it's got walls right now. And so building D and A, we just got our roof packages delivered, and so those are going to be installed within the next 2 weeks. Building M, you've seen, it's got walls, and we're currently working on the metal decking right now for that. And so that, obviously creates a solid roofing structure. And then building M, we've got our building paper, which is like a weather resistant barrier. Building C, we've already got form work out there right now. We're going to start actually standing up walls within the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then building B, we're excavating for footings right now, and so those will that's digging out dirt for our building footprint. So that one's coming out a little bit later, but that one will start standing up walls within the next couple months.
What's that really big building right next to our current blacktop?
That is the MP room.
Oh wow, that's pretty big.
Yeah, and so that's gonna have one of my favorite features is gonna be the outdoor amphitheater, which is gonna be really cool.
Okay, awesome. Also, I think I remember correctly that the stage in the MP room, you can also open it up to the back to that outdoor amphitheater.
Right.
So we can have performances outside at lunch or in evening band performances.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of exciting.
Yeah, so you guys can have live concerts out there.
Yeah. What about PE facilities, or I think our students might be interested in what the blacktop will look like at lunch.
Right, so we haven't started that yet, obviously, but that's going to feature new pickleball courts. We've got new Foursquare. That's going to be new basketball courts, a new soccer field, which is going to be awesome. And then obviously it's going to be a brand new parking lot too.
Great. I think people will be especially excited about the soccer field.
Yeah, me too.
I think that we were going to make a special announcement today that impacts our STEAM class.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, so November 15th, that's coming up in about a month and a half, there's going to be a construction tour here, I know featuring you guys in school, and then I've heard El Camino too, and so we're going to have that in the afternoon, and so we're going to be walking everybody around, kind of showing them what everything looks like, the layout, and then what the new future buildings are going to be.
Wow, that's so exciting. So our STEAM class is invited to tour the construction zone.
Mm-hmm.
Will they be wearing hard hats and vests?
They will be wearing vests and a hard hat. Yep, exactly.
Okay.
And then obviously closed-toed shoes too.
Closed-toed shoes. Okay, well that's very exciting opportunity for them. And I've also heard that we'll be able to put together a time capsule. All students could be involved in putting that together, and that also will have a signing where students and faculty can sign a beam that will be in one of the buildings. Is that true?
It's going to be not in so much the beam, but we are going to have a drywall signing event.
Oh, great.
So everybody will be able to just get a Sharpie and put their signature on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Or whatever else they want to draw.
Who knows? In the future, when they tear down the new building, somebody will find this. When we tore down our locker rooms last year, we found an old chalkboard. I think it was from the 80s.
Oh, okay.
That had been papered over. So somebody might discover it later with all of our names on it.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
If you have any questions for Miss McLaren, you can send them off to Miss Velasco, and she'll put them together, and then we'll invite Miss McLaren back to answer your questions in the future. So if you have any new build related questions, feel free to send them off to Miss Velasco. Okay, Spartans, I have 2 other announcements for you. Because it is Tuesday and I'm taking over the announcements. We do have some exciting things happening this week, even today. So today, if you earned 0 tardies and you kept it 100 in the month of September, your name is about to be flashed on the screen and you will join us for a special celebration today at lunch in the MP room.
Ooh.
So congratulations. We had almost 25% of our campus earn 0 tardies in
Wow,
the month
that's
of
awesome.
September.
Good job.
Yes, very responsible Spartans. Okay, and my next announcement is this Thursday is our very first skate night at Foothill Skate. So if you're joining us from 3:30 to 5:30, please make sure you bring your permission slip, your ID, or you will not get in, your this year's ID, and $10 admission. Make sure to remind your family to pick you up at 5:30 when it's over, and I will see you at skate night. I think that's it for this week. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for joining
thank
us.
you.
Bye,
Appreciate it.
Spartans.
Bye.